What's up, MFs? Welcome to the Snake Pit. This is episode 78. I did this one with Will and Ryan, Texas Pieces. And yeah, I know you guys, a lot of you guys have your strong opinion about the man, but nonetheless, we brought him back. It was fun. I'll say that. You know how he is. So, I mean, if you don't, go listen. It's fun to talk about shit that, you know, I kind of don't really like to venture into, but when somebody else has got crazy and wild opinions to say, I don't even know if you would want to say they're crazy and wild, but it's fun. It's fun to talk about things and just be real, you know. Everything I said was truthful and real, and that's all I can be to you for you guys. You know, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. And, you know, I'm sure there's things that you have opinions about that I don't like, but we can still be friends. We can still communicate. We can still, you know, you can still come on the Snake Pit and talk, man. I think that's what the beauty of this whole podcast is. I like to hear what you have to say, and I want the world to hear what you have to say. So, nonetheless, good conversation. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Will. You know, they're funny guys. Thank you, Juan. He was on. His brother wasn't able to do this one, and it's tough working with his schedule, and that's nobody's fault. So he'll be on. Juan is always the savior and comes through whenever Julian's not able to. So nonetheless, I appreciate you, Julian, and I appreciate you, Juan. I don't even know if Juan listens, but I'm thankful for those guys. I'm thankful for the people who come on, man. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Ryan, again. Thank y'all for listening, and please like, subscribe to the YouTube. I'm revamping the Patreon. I know I've been saying it over and over. I'm creating content for it right now. So when the new year hits, I'll have content and you'll be more likely to subscribe. Thank you, and hope you guys enjoy. See y'all next time.
3, 2, 1.
And we're live.
And we're on, man. What's up, boys?
Hello.
What's up, man?
The redemption arc.
Yeah.
I mean, in there, our previous episode, man.
Open mind, would you?
Why didn't you do that, man?
Truthfully, because it sounded like shit, to be honest. I know you're not going to believe that.
Well,
And I did start crying at the end. I'm going to try not to cry at this part. I don't know.
Dude, no, I think you should.
I think you
we
should have
all
left
should.
it in, man.
I still have it. I might release it on Patreon.
Dude, do it, man, or at least to us.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to see, you know, we have good personal use for that. We make little compilations.
Dude, that was such long ago, though.
It was months ago, yeah.
Your shit don't even look the same as it does now.
No, you really upgraded the
Come a long way.
studio. There's so many cameras.
Hey, dude, so let me ask, what happened to T. Kelly? You know, I'm glad Juan's here. We love Juan, but...
Yeah, what'd you do to him, man?
Dude, so on election night, you know his friend Bob?
I don't know, Bob.
So Bob used to live here and he moved to Dallas. They were like, do a podcast with Bob for election night because he came here to vote. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right. And they hit me up and they were like, let's do it. Both him and Blake. So I get in here and I set it up. You see how long it takes me?
Yes.
And I waited. I was like, where are you at? He hasn't responded to me since. Literally since then.
He ghosted you.
He told me happy birthday and he sent me like a picture of a shirt. And that's it. I don't know what the fuck happened. But
Wow.
When was your birthday?
the 10th,
How old are you?
24.
Me too,
Same,
dude.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
We're all 24 here.
So that's what.
Wait, how old are you?
24.
Hey, let's
Nice,
go.
man.
So that's what happened.
Well,
So he's fired?
Yeah, he's
T. Kelly, you fired.
Unofficially retired.
You're fired. I know what I'm going to write on the
That's
table.
official.
Vince McMahon.
Give me the Sharpie. I'm ready.
There you go. We're good. So what's up, man? What you been up to? You got to say what?
do I have a lot to say?
You got things to say with, man. What you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. I've just been going to school, working on this bullshit. But me and T. Kelly are about to hopefully get started on some more serious projects. Because, you know, I make clothes right now, Harbor Lights. You should check it out. It's very cool. But, yeah, we've been wanting to really, like, get serious about producing an actual line and like getting in stores and stuff. And so we're gonna embark on that journey soon. But it's just been hard, because
What does that mean? Like you just have ideas, or you?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of clothes that I want to make, and the stuff I make right now is really just kind of like customizing and cutting up and reselling and dyeing like hoodies and t-shirts. Not really too advanced, but I really wanted to, really step into that extra level of creating. But it's been hard because school has just been super stressful, man, with like all the projects and shit that I have to do, and like all the finals, and the added stress of like having to do it all at home. Like I don't have access to like any of Tech's like facilities or like sewing machines or shit like that. So it's been a bit difficult. I'm pretty stressed out, and it sucks.
Turn number 2 down. Just turn it off, like all the way. No, the headphone.
Who's number 2?
No, that.
Is that you?
I think so.
Those knobs right there. Yeah, turn number 2. Just turn it all the way. Just turn it all the way.
Sorry guys, I'm a bad podcast guest. I don't want to wear the headphones. Yeah.
How many more weeks of school do you have for the semester? 2?
My last final is due on December 8th. I'm only taking 2 classes right now, and I have one final on the 5th and one on the 8th. Yeah,
that's next week, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I only have one more day. Monday is the last day of November, and it's looking like I might have to give this guy $100.
That's right, man. What did you bet on?
Okay, so Fisker, the next Tesla, it's the next hot electric vehicle. If you don't know about Fisker, I mean, this guy, he's already tried. Fisker was...
they were way before Tesla.
Yeah, there was a brand of electric car, and this guy, the CEO, Henrik Fisker, he's designed cars for Aston Martin and like a bunch of other companies. A really well-renowned automobile designer, but Fisker, like, it was like in the early 2000s or like 2009 or something, and he tried to release these electric cars, but it failed because the world just wasn't ready. And then, of course, Tesla came and took everything by storm. But Fisker is coming back now, and the stock it used to be SPAQ because it was an acquisitions company, Spartan Acquisitions, and they acquired Fisker, and now the ticker symbol changed over to FSR because it's like Fisker, its own like stock now, and it was initially at like $12 or $13, went up to like 18. But then kind of dipped back down to
so let me cut in real quick just to cut to the chase. Our bet was that the stock price was going to get to $30 by December, or close of business November 31st. Yeah. Will thinks it's going to 30, and I said no fucking.
Well, it's going to 30, but unfortunately, maybe not. I'm really, dude. It hit 23 today. It's like I'm so. No matter what happens, I'm so happy with how this stock has been performing.
You made a lot of money on it.
Yeah, right? I bought in around like $12.
Nice.
I won't disclose how many shares I have, but it's a good amount of shares.
You should disclose. We want to know.
Like 50 something.
Wow.
But I bought in at $12, and it hit 23 today because like it was doing pretty bad, and then it went to 20, and I was like, holy shit! And then today it hit 23.
$600.
Yes. Wow. But now it's around like $1,200.
Nice.
I've almost doubled my money.
You should quit your job.
No, because
Very smart play.
if I had put a lot more money into it, I wish I could do investing as a full-time job. If you want to give me money to invest for you.
I knew a guy who did that, and like it seems fun, but like he was like up all the time just running numbers.
Yeah, my dad used to be a day trader.
He was like an online day trader almost.
Yeah, so my dad traded foreign exchange currency.
Forex.
So he would wake up every morning at 1 a.m., go back to bed, and wake up again at 4 a.m. So he could catch like China and Japan, and then go to bed and wake up at like 8. And he he was just fucking always. He was always there, man. He had to be watching it all the time.
That's the thing about like investing in stocks is that it curses me to I have to get up at 8 a.m. every day, like no matter what, Monday through Friday at least, because that's when the market's open, baby.
It's not a bad thing. Waking up early is good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wake up at 8, which is like 8 to 8:30 is like pre-market, and 8:30 is when the market's actually open. So like from 8 to 8:30, I'll just like lay in my bed and like look and see like what's happening, any big movers, anything happening. But then if nothing is happening or if I'm losing money and I'm depressed, I'll go back to sleep and then get up at 8:30 when the market's actually open. So 8:30 is the latest I ever get up. But yeah, man, definitely gotten burned on some stocks. Definitely made a bit of money. It's just a fucking gamble, man, and it's fun. I love it. Thank you, TikTok and Twitter and all the Discord trading groups that I'm in. It's only information. You don't need to learn about shit, dude. It's TikTok, Twitter, and Discord.
How do you use TikTok?
Like I see TikToks of like guys being like, these are the top 3 stocks that are about to blow. And, you know, of course, I'll do, like, my research on it. I'll look at, like, the volume and, like, what
You think they get
fucking
paid to say that?
Yes.
Some of them are definitely pumpers trying to pump some.
They have, they have, you know, stocks that they own that they want to go up. So they get on TikTok. They're like, yo, everybody needs to buy this shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that they make money.
Yeah.
Well, like, what are the stocks? Are they like big ones, or are they like?
It depends. I mean, I know you know about Tesla. Tesla's a really big
Shout
one.
out to Elon. Number
Yeah.
2 in the world.
Shouts out. Yep.
But
When you get Elon on, dude,
yeah.
just call him some favors.
All right.
I know
We'll do it.
Joe.
Jesus Christ! Can you imagine talking to that fool?
That'd be crazy, man.
You ever smoked DMT?
You could get him to smoke DMT on the podcast. That'd be sick. We should all do that.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding. I don't want to do that.
No, it'd be pretty.
I'm gonna get Bart Rager.
Hell yeah.
He'd do it.
Hopefully, one day he'll do it.
Y'all ever smoke DMT?
Have you one?
No.
Would you?
Would I? Yeah.
Dude, I did it once. I learned I'm a coward, man.
What do you mean?
Dude, so you're supposed to like take 2 hits to break through. You know, that's what they call it, breaking.
You gotta
through.
break through.
I don't even know what that means because it didn't happen to me.
You go to the alternate dimension.
But it's like, so I was like, okay, dude, I'm gonna take 2 hits. Let me hit that one. Then you load up another one for me. And I took my first hit, man, and shit just started getting so weird. You hitting me the second hit, and I was like,
No,
Where were you at?
I was the exact same way. We did it in my room, and like I hit it, and no way I was doing it again, dude. No way.
what'd you think though? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was just like such an intense
It was
experience.
fucking scary, man. I felt like I was being launched into space.
What the
And then
fuck?
like when I came back down, I felt great. But on the way there, I thought I was dying. I was like,
Yeah.
am I breathing? I can't tell. It's trippy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Some crazy.
Everybody should do it once. It's pretty fun, you know, like to look back on.
Who'd you do it with?
We're really fucking snitching on that guy, right?
So
Yeah.
You want me to block his name out?
We're snitching
Yeah,
on
bleep him.
we're snitching on ourselves.
leave his last
so-
name.
But yeah, man. Y'all ever done salvia?
I don't know.
I would do that
Crazy.
again. While we're snitching on ourselves. I love salvia.
It's crazy, man.
Isn't that? Can't you buy that shit like?
Yeah,
Not in Texas,
in California.
Yeah, and New Mexico, I think.
I thought you could buy
Some
it here. Not
states.
anymore.
I don't know. I
What's that?
definitely
What is that shit? What does it do?
It's a natural plant.
Is that what the Native Americans smoke?
I don't know. Probably.
Dude, they would chew it. Like they would get it. So you can't find it fresh because it's super rare. So like all the shit they sell in stores is dry and like concentrated too. But like Native Americans would like chew it, just like chew on it. Or like I think they might have thrown it in their lip like a dip or something.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and they would just be like just tripping all day, you know. But the kind that you get is more comparable to DMT in that like you smoke it with a fucking blowtorch or something, and you know just like gone for like a few minutes, and you come back and you're just totally fine. Yeah, so it's pretty different. But I really like it. The first time I did it, man, I turned into a ceiling fan. I looked up at the ceiling fan, and then whoop, I was looking back down at myself as the ceiling fan.
That was in my room, right?
Yeah, that was.
I came home one day and these guys were just in my room smoking salvia. I was like at work I come on like, what the fuck? They just let themselves into my room. Everyone's fucking tripping balls.
What's that like? Seeing people trip while you're sober?
Well, then I took a hit. But it wasn't really a big one. I didn't really feel anything. But I was like pissed off. I was like, what the fuck? Everybody get out of my room. Like, the fuck? On my bed and shit.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't want people tripping on my bed unless it's me. And even then.
Dude, that was the same trip. I handed Ed the bong and told him it was weed and it was actually salvia. And
Oh, that's fucked.
yeah, no, I wouldn't do that again. You know, this is 2015 already.
We could tell the other funny story with Kurt Twang dad.
Okay, yeah, I love Kurt Twang and Ed, but like, yeah, so I handed it to him. He's like, dude, this looks cashed, man. This is ash. I'm like, no, dude, this is fine. Just hit it. Like, it'll get you high. He's like, wait, is this salvia? I was like, no, dude, this is fucking weed.
asked you.
And he just, yeah, and I was like, you gotta hit it with the blowtorch, though. And the man, he just, either he didn't put it together, he didn't care, he just hit it, and then just, whoa. That's funny.
One time.
He was like clawing.
So this is y'all did it with him again?
Yeah.
I think we brought it back from
We procured
California.
it. Yeah, that's when we went to LA.
Yeah. But so another time, such a fucking, I'm fine with snitching on him. He's such a dirty fucking coke fiend that he'll just snort anything up his nose. And so one time Ryan had the bright idea. He had some coffee creamer, like just powdered like coffee creamer, and we told it was coke.
We put it in a Coke bag.
And the fat fucking line of it, dude. Such a fucking idiot. He like even tasted it, was like, it's sweet, dude. What the fuck is this? But he still did it because he's such a fucking coke fiend. And it's so funny. And I saw the video and it's really funny.
It's on Project 2.
Yeah.
As soon as did he know it was like?
He ripped the whole line,
But
and
then
then Ryan like felt bad while
Halfway through the
ripping
line,
it.
stop. Like I was trying to stop and he just finished it.
Did
And
he
then
get,
I'm like, it's creamer. Did
he get like from the caffeine get all a little worked up or
I don't know if
no?
that had caffeine in it.
Yeah, I
It
don't think
it did
so.
not look like a good experience.
We fucked
He was
him.
like,
sorry.
"Oh."
Hey, sorry. We love we love we folks.
Yeah, we
I haven't seen that fucker in a while.
Peace and love. Oh yeah.
What's up, Ryan? Tell me about your little. What is it like a hobby? What do you? You and your dad? What do y'all do?
Yeah, so me and my dad melt down aluminum Diet Pepsi cans and cast them into like different stuff.
Diet Pepsi?
Yeah,
Can't
Diet Pepsi
be
cans.
regular Pepsi.
What?
My dad drinks a lot of Diet Pepsi.
Oh,
So we got like garbage bags of Diet Pepsi cans in the garage.
can it be any can though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is, yeah.
Oh.
So basically we melt down all of these cans and
So all these beer cans that I drink, I could do that?
dude, give them to us. Yeah, we'll take them. Actually, we got cans running
What
out
do you
the
mean give
ass.
them to you, man?
We don't
I
have room.
want to do this.
Oh, you can do it. Dude, it's actually really cheap to get started. Like you can get started for less than $150 if you make everything at home.
So what do y'all do, my bad?
Yeah, so anyways, we cast it into, different shapes and sizes and things out of these aluminum cans. So like today, for example, this morning we made a bowl. It's like an aluminum bowl. It looks pretty cool. You guys want to see it?
Sure, yeah.
I'll show it to you. We can't show everybody watching.
Jamie, get
Pull
that
it up on the TV.
Yeah,
Pull
we'll video
that
that.
up on the screen.
Fuck.
Do you have a laptop?
Not on me.
But do you have one?
I mean, no.
Okay, well,
Have a laptop.
I have to bring mine out next time.
But
We've been saying that, but we still haven't done it.
there you go.
Yeah, check it out. Here's the bowl we made this morning.
Oh, it's a nice bowl. You polish it up,
Yeah. So that's yeah. Check that out. We haven't cleaned it up yet, but we'll go on to sand it and like polish it, and it'll be
Sweet.
dude. We can get some of this stuff so shiny you can see your reflection in it. It's pretty cool. So
You can show one.
yeah, dude. Sorry.
Ciao, Jose. Have you ever seen those videos where they like pour?
In
ant Yeah, like
colony?
they pour them in
yeah, those are
animals.
You should do that, man.
We're
Dude, do that and let me buy it from you. Those are cool.
Dude, yeah.
Find out. You could actually make some good money off
If I was gonna do that, I would do brass because that would kill the ants.
Have you done anything with other metals?
Yeah, so we've done brass and we've done bronze and we've done zinc.
So how have you acquired all of those?
So my uncle's an electrician. Oh, and copper.
Copper's expensive too, though.
Yeah, well, my uncle's an electrician, so he sends it to us for free. So like all the stuff, like our base metals are aluminum, copper, and zinc, and then you can make bronze and brass out of different combinations of the
Oh,
three.
okay.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of fun making like different ratios.
Where do you get zinc at?
We had a crazy story. So my dad's a painter. The guy who painted his house, he got to talking to him, and he's got some kind of deal with like Pollard where he gets all their wheel weights from them, which are all made of zinc.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so this guy's like, yeah, I got a trash can. It's like 100 pounds full of zinc you guys can have. And we're like, fuck yeah, dude. So we got like this big trash can full of zinc now. I don't know what he does with them, but he gave some to us, which was cool.
Fucking right.
What are some other things you've made?
So we make a lot of like, double tees, and like hang them up on little ropes. They're real cool to hang in the house and stuff like that. Our end game is to like, get to where we can get the stuff looking really good and like produce a lot and then like pull up to the flea market and start selling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think people would like it, man. Wouldn't you like an aluminum bowl?
I would more like the Texas Tech Jesus piece.
The double T.
I need a big double T chain. Dude, you know what I want to do? And if anybody has a car from Rager Dykes with the metal decal on the back, I'll buy your letters off of you. And just let me like ship them off. Otherwise, I'm going to like go around.
Ship them off.
Go around at night. Well, I can take them off and make it look clean.
Okay.
I
You're gonna go steal it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around at night and I'm gonna take off the letters and the little Rager Dykes thing. I want that to be on a chain. I don't want it to be iced out. The bust down. That's gonna be the real Lubbock OG piece. It's gonna be a Cuban link.
Oh man,
Flooded
I want a nice piece, a nice Cuban link.
Rager Dykes with the Rager Dykes letters that were actually on the cars. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm gonna like drill little holes in the letters.
Dude, that's gonna be like Cotton King's gear in like
Yeah.
20 years.
I've been looking for one
Rager
of them.
Dykes gear. Yeah.
No, yeah, I am trying to get it bust down though.
Fuck, I was gonna ask you. Do you think you could it's like making this is gonna, I don't know if this is gonna sound stupid. Do you think making steel is a lot more difficult than doing that? Because you said you're mixing like shit together to make bronze and all that. Like,
Yeah, what about iron? Have you done
yeah, like iron.
So the problem with iron and steel is like the temperature you need to melt it
Super
at
hot?
is super high. Yeah. And like,
So you need some like industrial grade shit.
yeah,
right?
we got, dude, it's actually, we kind of got a pretty sorry setup right now. We're pretty broke, but like, the thing that holds the liquid metal is called the crucible. Right now, you're supposed to have a little tool to pull the crucible. It's like, like 4 feet long or something, so you can like get it out from way up there without burning your hand. We've been getting it out with like pliers. So like, it's like reach your hand in there and get that shit out as fast as you can before you get burnt. So we can't, like, we're pretty limited. Like, if we want to melt copper, the melting point of copper is 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh fuck.
So it's like you basically can't get it out without burning your hand.
And do either of y'all have a background in like fucking with that shit, like metals or anything? Like,
No, so I mean, my dad got into it when he started his job. He works at a store that sells gold, buys gold, buys gold. Yeah,
what is it called?
I can't say. He's undercover.
I'll leave it out.
All right.
You said it earlier. You said it earlier.
You better
cool
believe it
story.
out. He really is. He's in hiding. He doesn't want me to tell people he works at Dare.
Why not?
We'll believe
It's
it
a
out
long
to you.
story, man.
Don't worry about it.
But anyways, yeah. So he started getting into metal there because they have all these different ways of testing if something is actually gold or not. Like if it sticks to a magnet, it's iron or steel and not gold. But then past that, he's got like these different acids that he like sprays on it and sees if it corrodes or not, like to test if it's gold and what the carat is. It's pretty crazy. And he's supposed to wear gloves, but he doesn't, so his hands are all like fucked up. They're handling acid all day.
Dude, I didn't even realize how expensive gold was. My mom just bought an actual gold pendant, like pure gold, and it was
It's
pretty
insane.
I
pricey.
think it's at like 2,000 an ounce now.
Yeah,
It's
really
priced.
Hey, are
expensive.
you upset about Bitcoin?
What's going on?
It went back down to like 15 or 16, I think.
That's still a lot more than I
What do they
thought
call
it
that?
at.
Chain, like the block
Chain link.
Yeah, like something like that.
It's too late for me to get into crypto, even though like it dipped like severely, like because it was at like 20K, right?
What, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Is it real? Is it actually like
No.
the cryptocurrency real?
No, it's real.
I mean, it's all digital,
Yeah, like
but it's just like
I don't think there's any
everything
real
else.
application for cryptocurrencies really.
Buying what do you do? Get on
Drugs.
the dark web.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a legitimate
Yeah.
application. Now you
Yeah.
mention it.
That's the only reason I know to do it.
Yeah, right.
It's,
Well, it was at like 20K, and it had a serious dip down to like I think it was like 15.
Is this recently?
Yeah, it was like
Because it
today.
was in 20K in like 2017.
Oh, really?
That's when I made
So
all.
what
That's when I
does that
made all
mean?
my thousands. Huh?
what does that mean? 20K, like 20K.
One
20
Bitcoin is worth $20,000.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So and like when we were in high school or whatever, Bitcoin was worth like $300 a pop, and now it's up. Right now it's at like 15,000. So like, you know, all those weird kids who are like, dude, Bitcoin's the future, man.
So it's back up to 16,900.
5 Bitcoins are all rich now.
See, even though it really dropped down, like look at that drop down like 200 whatever dollars.
It's still really up there.
Yeah, see, that's why I like, even in the face of something like that, I feel like it's too late for me to even get into fucking that particular crypto, at least.
I keep about 3% of my net worth in Bitcoin. Just to stay up.
What is your net worth?
I shouldn't say.
Let's go around the table.
Where else do you get your net worth from? Like, what else do you put in?
So I got a mutual fund.
You do really?
Yeah. Got a bunch of money, and that's where most of my money goes, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like free money, man.
Yeah.
If the stock market crashes, I'm broke, but if that
Yeah,
doesn't
so is that
happen-
like ETFs?
Yeah.
Do you pick them?
No, they're chosen by a computer.
Oh,
That's why the operating costs are so cheap, though.
yeah,
Like the margins are super low.
yeah.
So what else do you have it in?
That's about it. Just that and Bitcoin.
No precious metals or gems?
Nah, that's too crazy for me, man.
I had $500 in gold, and I
I'd like to invest.
sold, because you know you can like invest with Cash App, right? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So like every month, my two roommates, will give me $300 each for rent, and one time I was just like, I took that 600, and I was like, well, I'll just pay rent just myself, and I actually gave myself 100, and the other 500 I just put in gold. And I'm pretty proud of the time that I sold, because I bought in when it was around like 176 a share. And then I went up to like 183.
This is a gold ETF.
Yeah, GLD. And I sold when it was high, and I made like I don't know, fucking $20 or something. But then, you know, when it became clear that Biden was going to get the nomination, it just
So you bought it like as a stock?
yeah.
Can you buy it as like a just buy it and it'll
Like you can buy gold, yeah. Like 1 ounce of
That's
gold.
what I would rather do than a fucking stock.
I think 1 ounce of gold is like 2,000 right now.
Okay.
Though that's the thing.
But that's a lot, right? Or is
Yeah. That's. I'm pretty sure it's at like all time highs.
No, like an ounce and like actual gold is a lot.
It's like a little coin, dude. It's
Is it-
actually
is it
not.
really?
It's not that much. Dude, the fucking big gold bars are like
Millions?
Dude, yeah, because it's like those are like what, like fucking 50 kilos.
Doesn't
dude.
like the Bank of England have all of them or something shit like that?
Fort
Yeah,
Knox,
Fort
right?
Knox, yeah. But no, I've
Where's
got.
Fort Knox at? Kansas?
Fort Knox?
Yeah.
Look it up, Jamie.
You have Jamie. It's Fort Knox.
My guess is the East Coast.
Gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
That's some old money shit.
Yeah, Virginia. But
Virginia's a good guess.
yeah, I've got about 500 in. I took it out of gold and it's just sitting in my Cash App right now, and I want to put
It's
it
in
back.
Cash App?
Yeah, I want
It's
to
in
put
Cash App.
because that's what I invested with.
With Cash App, you do that?
Yeah, you can. It's just like Robinhood. They're trying to like get into that shit. So that's why Landon and Carlos gave me 300 each because they just Cash App to me for
Kentucky.
rent, and then I just was like, fuck it.
Kentucky? Fort Knox is in Kentucky.
Yeah, but
Where in Kentucky?
then I've got 1,200 in stocks as well.
Oh, that's the name of the city.
Wouldn't that be the place what it's called?
Yeah. I thought maybe that was like the name of the plate. No, that makes sense. All right, proceed.
You
Sorry.
don't think if like shit hit the fan and like civilization ceased to exist, what do you think would be the most valuable?
That's what we're
Commodity.
fucking headed towards
Ammo.
right now, dude.
Huh?
Ammunition.
Really?
Yeah.
I think what
We're headed towards the collapse right
Maybe
now.
toilet paper.
Nah, you can bargain with bullets.
I feel like water and
give you your shit.
What did they say?
Gas.
Salt.
Yeah.
Salt, okay.
That depends how close you are to the coast. You can get salt for free at the ocean. You know?
Spices.
Spices.
Minerals.
Dude, I know.
Water
Actually,
is
there's
my
people who make their own
Clean water.
bullets.
Yeah, I've heard.
Me and my dad have looked into doing it because, like, you know, it's like metal casting
You
based.
should, man, because that's going to be, if things go the way it's looking right now, it's like,
I'm not lying to you, Will, man. It seemed like that for a little bit.
What do
Like
you
right
mean?
before the election.
Getting kind of
Just-
crazy.
I haven't really paid attention maybe since then, but it just seems like there's a very real possibility of like
What? That
just,
they're gonna
just
take
shit
their
hit the
guns?
fan. No, just shit
Oh,
hit
yeah,
the fan
yeah.
one way or another.
well, what my sources are telling me is that it's the hard part isn't actually going to be getting guns, but the ammo. They're really like ramping up the prices of ammo.
Most valuable commodity.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, man. Guns don't kill people. Bullets do.
Bullets kill people.
I mean, if you really hit somebody fucking hard with a
So if you made like a bullet, you would have to know like the right amount of shit to put in it? Like, how does that work? Like,
So,
you'd get the casings right and then fill it.
I think it's like easier than you think it is. You know, I haven't done it, so I don't know. But like, I'm pretty sure you can make the head out of whatever you want. You know, I think they make it out of brass.
Oh, you're talking about making the whole ass thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you just put gunpowder inside of it, right? Like, that's my
Okay,
guess.
yeah, I thought you were just saying like recycle the casings of it and then just.
You can probably do that.
Yeah, that's what I
But
know. A lot of people
you'd
do
have
that.
to make you'd have to
No?
make
You have
the
to make
heads
the- yeah.
over again. Yeah, which are made.
That's
of
the part
brass.
you were talking about making.
Yeah, we can make those no problem. Yeah, we can do that easy.
You should do that, man.
Y'all get him on your side.
Yeah,
Apocalypse
come
coming.
to my house. We got bullets. We'll trade you bullets for food.
I want a sword, dude.
That'd be cool.
The next,
What kind of sword?
Is that-
Well, okay.
Like a
here's-
claymore.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Okay, I want to get a sword.
Oh.
And my next big purchase, you know, my first love is fashion, but becoming a parent, like the things that are happening right now.
Your parent?
Oh, fuck you. Just becoming a parent really woke me up. No, but, you know, the next thing I need to buy that costs a lot of money should probably be a gun.
Yeah, me too.
Not to say would-be criminals that there aren't guns in my house, because there's plenty of guns in my house, but I personally would like an AK-47. So I just think they're so fucking badass and cool in the wood grain, and I want to hang it above my bed right next to my picture of Jesus. And so the next thing I want to get is a gun.
Like some
But,
cartel shit.
but after that, I really want to put a good amount of money into like a solid. Now listen here. When I say katana, I realize that's kind of cringe.
Like Japanese metal.
Yes, but here's the thing. What I want to get is
Japanese steel.
oh, I forget what it's called, but it's like a certain type of katana. It's like the Japanese word that just means like plain wood, and it just looks like a stick. It's like a straight just stick of wood, almost like the little cane sword things, but not as cringy. But it's just a piece of wood. Yeah, a Shirasaya. I'm such a fucking genius. It's called a Shirasaya. And it's like, I want to get one, basically, if you've seen Sasuke's sword in Naruto. But I want to get one, and it's just like it's just a black rectangle, like just propped up against my wall. Like, you wouldn't even necessarily know like what it was just looking at it. It just looks like a piece of wood, but then, you know, you unsheath it, and it can fucking cut.
Can it stop a bullet?
That's what I'm hoping. That's why I want to honestly put a lot of money into it, just to make sure that it's like really good steel, and it's full tang, solid wood. It'll last me in the apocalypse.
Did you cut a bullet in half with it? Are you that fast?
I don't know. Have you seen that Mythbusters?
No. Did they bust that?
I think you can. It can
think it
cut
did
a
do
bullet in half. Yeah.
Badass, dude.
I don't know if a human would ever be able to like have those reflexes, but they just like
Yeah, to get
clenched
lunch.
the sword together in
Jackie
like a
Chan.
vice and shot at it. But yeah,
Bruce Lee.
nah. And
Chris Tucker.
in a few years' time, I see myself wearing a bulletproof vest and walking around the ruins of Lubbock with like a sword and an AK-47. And you know,
Did you guys know we're getting a Planned Parenthood?
Surviving.
fuck that. We're not getting a Planned Parenthood.
I thought we weren't actually.
We are. They're building it now. You know where they're building it?
Where?
Nobody knows. They won't say. They're afraid of it getting, you know, attacked by extremists.
We're like cool, awesome people with good opinions.
Yeah, if you know where it's being built, let us know.
Yeah, no, we don't support baby killers. here
This guy
on the
doesn't.
Snake Pit.
No, you
Snake
don't.
Pit does not support murder of the unborn.
Speak for yourself, brother.
We are warriors for the unborn out here. Me and Roy.
I support your right to do whatever you want, but
You can do whatever you want, but you can't kill your baby inside the womb. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
I don't know. I am not one to say what you're allowed to do and not do.
Yeah, man. You can't be doing that, ladies. You gotta fucking chill.
I will say this. This is my own, you know, if it pisses people off, I will say I'd be pretty upset if the woman I was sleeping with did that to my child. I would be upset.
Well, yeah, because it is a child. You know,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the
that's
whole
it.
thing.
I'd be upset.
That's the end of it. I would be upset, but that's your choice. You're a woman. I don't.
It's not. It's we've.
I
Come
wish
to,
it was.
We've come to a point where it's like the woman. We've reached such a point of this enlightenment where it's like some dumb bitch.
Smoking that like a joint. My bad.
She gets to decide whether this fetus inside of her is or is not a person. You know what I mean? And it's just, no matter what you believe in, if you believe in God or if you're like a science type of person, things like abortion and homosexuality, you have to admit that they defy nature. They go against nature. And, I don't think that's very
Hey, how long does the podcast usually go on, Roy? How long are your episodes usually?
About an hour and a
He's
half.
ready to get out of here already.
Can you beer me, man?
Huh?
Can I have another beer?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got somewhere to beat tonight?
No.
Oh yeah, we can go for as long as you want.
Dude, I was just debating whether or not to have another beer.
These go about 2.5 hours. That's really the limit.
That's 2.5. Oh, yeah.
Minimum an hour and a half, but doesn't try to go over 2 hours.
I'll stay here as long as you keep feeding me Keystones.
Oh, dude, I got plenty of beer.
Yeah, to be honest, you're a little over 30, so if y'all
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
I don't want to pause right now.
You don't want to pause right now?
No.
Hell no, man.
Unless
We're
they do.
The social energy is flowing.
No, I don't want to interrupt this.
I'm good and lubricated socially.
So, yeah, man, just ladies and guys too. I mean, I'm not a misogynist, folks. Okay, we don't fuck with that. But guys are just as much to blame for the state of the modern world. It's fucking soy.
More so.
Soy eating bug men, bug people. It's fucking collecting Funko Pops.
I can't deny that part. There's a lot of soy, a lot of bullshit going on right now.
The thing about the whole left versus right is that like more right-wing ideals tend to be about the appreciation of beauty and reverence for like good just architecture and strength, and beauty and these universal truths. But the thing about more left-wing ideologies is trying to be more inclusive, which by its nature is about the worship of the ugly. They worship the ugly. It's a battle of ugly versus beauty, and we're not just talking about aesthetics here, folks. These ideals go far beyond like just visual, what we think as that's pretty or that's not pretty or like an attractive person.
That's where a lot of people would think first and foremost, but
No.
I feel you.
It really what it is a battle between good and evil. That's all it is, and you can nuance it and break it into many different like sub groups, but really what it all comes down to at the end of the day is good versus evil. And abortion is evil.
Yep. I might have to cut this part out, but yeah,
No, don't do that, ladies.
You can't do that.
You cannot murder your child in the mouth.
what I was about to say. What I was about to say is the part I was going to cut out.
That's
what you're about to say?
Yeah.
Feel free.
I think it's pretty.
No censorship, man. Come on.
I think because I'm stuck. I really am stuck because I respect the women's right to choose because that's her body. I do respect. I don't have that view like that. But I do think it's pretty heinous to do that.
It's a tough call, right?
I do think it's a very heinous act. But I get it. There's certain circumstances where it's like, you should,
There's nothing tough about it, man.
I know. I don't think it's black as white as you say it is. But
I mean, it's like you're grappling with it because you know that it's wrong, but we as a society have just been force-fed this so much that this whole like it's her body, it's a woman's body thing, like just because of the natural coincidence that it happens to be growing inside of her, there's a little bit of belly on the outside that I can like shove a fucking vacuum in there and vacuum its fucking brains out. Like,
is that how they do it?
They fucking stab it in the skull and they fucking suck it out.
Why do they stab it first?
To
kill
the
it,
skull.
right?
Oh, to kill it?
I don't know. Well, that would be admitting that it's alive.
You would think the vacuum would kill it.
I don't know the whole act of it.
But-
I don't even want to know.
Jamie, how do they do abortions?
I mean, I feel like if more people had a better knowledge of how it's actually done, they wouldn't be as on. But because everyone knows that it's a gruesome thing, and that's why you're grappling with it, because it's, in your words, heinous. It's wrong. But we, as a society, have just been force-fed this so much that like it's her body, it's a woman's body. Like, okay, just because there's a child growing and happens to be inside of you, like what if humans were like reptiles and we had eggs, and the egg was outside of her, then does their whole argument like fall apart? Like it's not in their body anymore. Do they still have a right to fucking smash the fucking egg?
That's an interesting
You know what I mean?
hypothetical.
Just by the sheer
I just don't
coincidence
see
of it just being inside.
why you can't just be okay with it being allowed.
Because that's a human being. I'm not okay with like the murder of the unborn.
Like,
It's
you
like
can,
pretty
like-
fucked up.
Does that come from like a Christian ideology? Or
See, that's what I was saying is that like whether you want to take the religious or the
well,
scientific.
I'm asking you, where's your?
I definitely believe in God, and I think there is a very
But
clear.
your stance against abortion comes from that, or does it come from other?
It's like every way you look at it, it's wrong. There's like no. That's what I was saying. Whether you want to take the religious or the scientific route, there's like no argument for
'Cause I think
abortion
that's
other
what-
than like just like let everybody do what they want, man, and just like who are you to say like shut the fuck up? We want a good society. We want to live in a good society with morals.
See, that's where I'm stuck. Cause like I am with you on that. Like
You don't.
you do need rules, and you do need
yeah,
like
dude. A country is not just
you do need this.
a piece of land with like these lines drawn on the outside. It's not just like a bunch of random individual people living in a given area. A country is like, a civilization. It's like shared values and ideas.
I also do have a problem with it because I've heard this since like no uterus, no opinion. I do have a problem with that because you're probably gonna be like, there's 4 men talking about abortion.
Yeah, what if I
mean?
just say that
But
I'm trans?
no, but then like I said earlier, my whole point was if my girlfriend or the woman, because I'm not having unprotected sex unless I'm with my girlfriend or my wife, I should be straight up with you. So then that chance of getting her pregnant would only be with my girlfriend or my wife. And if she got an abortion, I'd be pretty fucking upset. I don't even think I'd be with her anymore, and that's just the blatant truth.
100%.
I will not lie to you guys, but I also think if you get an abortion, I respect it, and I'm gonna love you and take. I'm not Will, so I'm like I'm not Will. I'm like if you do that,
Will
that's
will
your
not
thing.
love you.
The phrase "no uterus, no opinion" is transphobic
Yeah.
to all of the women,
really don't-
the people who identify as women who maybe don't have a uterus.
But it really does get me because my whole point is that too. Like it takes 2 to make a baby, man.
If you want to be sexist and say that I can't have an opinion because I'm a man,
Yeah.
I can't say a certain thing about an issue. Well, I'll just say that I'm a woman. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You fucking invented this society where people can just say they're whatever they want. So I'm a woman now. Fuck you.
Checkmate.
I'm also Chinese and an alien.
No,
Dude, I applied for tech the other day, and I marked myself as black to make sure I would get in.
What are you gonna go to school for?
I'm trying to go back and get my biotechnology master's
Nice.
because I don't really like programming anymore. So I got to do a few prereqs. So I had to apply so I can take like biology or whatever. But then I get to hopefully get in the master's program.
Where'd you go to school at?
Tech.
Okay. So then you left, right? You went to.
Yeah. So I did computer science the first time around and graduated. And then I went to Alabama to work for like a military contractor. And that was kind of cool, but it was a little soul crushing too,
What do you mean?
It was like, you kind of had to work a lot, had to work really hard. The work was kind of boring. But at the same time, we were working on cool shit. Like we were making like anti-drone systems that were automated. It's like we had this laser, and my job was to figure out like how nasty the drone is, right? Like based on like radar and camera data, we were trying to figure out like if it was carrying like bombs or if it had a gun mounted to it or anything like that.
So are we talking like just drones you can fly like with this, like
Yeah,
are we
so
talking about civilian or like military?
both. Yeah, civilian and military. That's also was my job to determine whether it was like a little
Oh, okay.
quadcopter with a bomb strapped to it, or if it's like a fucking
Dude, I just thought about that. What if that's how you can deliver a bomb to somebody? Just
Dude, that's how they do that. That's how they do that shit, man. In the Middle East, that's happening all the time.
Just little.
They strap bombs to like $50 quadcopters and just fly them in. And just, it's crazy.
And your job is to
It's
detect all that
giving the
bullshit.
U.S. military a big problem, man. They're really tripping about it. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, fuck, I didn't even think of like a terrorist could do that here.
Yeah, dude, anybody could. It's like, and that's how it is. in the
Anybody
Middle
can be a
East.
terrorist,
Like,
man.
Yeah, the Taliban is like so, and Al Qaeda and all that shit. They're so loosely organized. It's just like little squads, homie.
we disavow all violence.
Yeah, no violence.
This is we're
No,
about
no
peaceful-
physical violence.
I really am dying to know where it is though.
Dude, that's crazy. That they're not just like. I wonder who they contracted.
Because they
that
fucking
out.
know, dude. And they got like millions of dollars of funding from like what was it like some group?
Oh, I don't remember.
City.
I don't
It
remember.
was like a democratic. Like
It's on the
super
Wikipedia
PAC.
page.
Yeah. For what?
Planned Parenthood.
Oh shit. Oh, so that wasn't just the.
Oh, no, actually, that was like a KCBD news article.
The Lubbock one got funding from like some fucking organization.
Yeah, it was
like a bunch
I
of
saw there was a lot of
lawyers.
people like protesting.
Yeah. Nobody
It
wants
might have been
it.
the ACL.
No, I saw there was a lot of people protesting to get it here.
Oh, fuck them. The only reason that all the base citizens weren't out there, counter protesting them is because they're the ones that have fucking jobs and keep the city going. While the other people like have no fucking jobs.
There's legislation floating around the city council to like get them out, like ban it.
Yeah.
That's
fuck.
what they were protesting that.
But I think it failed ultimately.
I'm gonna run for city council.
I'd vote for you, man.
Thank you.
They were pretty
A
cool.
few years. Be on the lookout for me. Probably do it when I'm done with school. So like 1 year.
Dude, that'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be stupid? Councilman Griffith?
I'm
here
just
for it.
try to work my way up to Washington D.C.
Representative Griffith? Senator Griffith?
Senator Griffith,
Governor?
President Griffith?
president. That's the goal.
2044?
Anybody's better than Abbott's bitch ass.
Yeah. Fuck Greg Abbott.
Go fucking legalize marijuana, man. Jesus Christ.
I might have to say that just to get fucking clowns to vote for me. But
Dude,
There you go.
Not in Lubbock.
you're gonna get fucking shot in the fucking skull if you have half a gram on you. Kidding.
Jesus is gonna get
folks.
flagged.
Jokes, folks. We're just kidding out here, but we're not gonna legalize marijuana. You're gonna.
Well,
fucking
you lost my vote. Sorry, sir.
You're gonna fucking go to jail if you're smoking weed.
All right, Kamala Harris, damn it.
Jail.
Jesus.
I don't know. We're kind of in a nice spot with Colorado being legal and nobody else being legal because we're buying tax-free weed. It's like I don't know if legal weed's more expensive or not.
Yeah, it is.
I would imagine that it is.
Yeah, my street weed is fucking great, bro. Like, I mean, why would I want to go anywhere else, to be honest?
Yeah, going to a dispensary, I did it in Colorado. It's so weird, man, because like the people there are fucking baked, and they're way too friendly.
Where'd you go? What city?
Oh, dude, where?
Pagosa Springs.
I've been to Pagosa. I went there last trip I was on in like Durango or some shit. I've been to so many dispensaries. And it's all the same, man.
Pagosa, you said?
Yeah, we went to Pagosa Springs one time.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this, your bud tender is like a guy who wears a beanie and he's got gauges and he's got like arm tats all the way down, man. It's just like, hey, welcome to, hey, can I help you find anything, man? It's like, dude, just let me browse. Chill.
I went to like a pretty big one in Denver. It was like 2 stories.
I went to one in Denver like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Colorado Springs has a pretty cool one.
Hell yeah.
I don't even smoke anymore. One that fucked me up on the
Me
weed.
neither, man.
What are we at, man? I gotta
Honestly,
go
my
piss.
fault.
I'm gonna send this to my job.
What are you working at, Will?
Working at the beep.
You still over there?
Camera, yeah.
How's that?
It's good, man. I like it a lot.
Are you working up the ranks?
See, I could move up. And that's the thing. I could make like a lot better money, but it's like a lot more work, Dealing with people's like finances is like
Is it
kind of
this one on
stressful.
98?
No, it's the one like by Tech. The main branch, but I do ITMs, so it's like ATMs, but you touch the screen and you're like video chatting with us because of like COVID. I'm like a teller, but now it's all like digital and data too.
Nice. What are your hours looking like?
I work like every day, but only from 3 to 7 because I have school until 3. So at 3 when I'm done with school, then I go into work until 7. But it's like,
Is it a little bit further away? Like,
yeah, when you're like going down Indiana
okay.
or 19.
By the Innovation Center almost?
By what?
The Innovation Center.
The fuck is that?
It's like
No, it's like, you know, Jazz and all that little shopping center.
okay.
Not shopping center, but like Jazz and like Smoothie King and all that. It's like on the other side of that. Yeah, it's like right there. Yeah. But no, yeah, I like it a lot. And then Fridays I work all day, like 10 a.m. to 7, because I don't have class on Fridays. And then tomorrow I work from 9 to 12. Because the bank's not open on Saturdays, but like the ITMs are. You know, you can go and talk to the little machines. So from 9 to 12 tomorrow. And honestly, I love working Saturdays, dude. Because 9 to 12, just a little 3 hours, boom, boom, boom. It's just me and 2 other guys that are like my age. We fucking just chill. It's like so slow on Saturdays. Nah, he quit, dude. I don't know why, but I miss working with him. Yeah.
Gotta go work on his album.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all seen Ryan do the jumping jacks?
Drop the gamer words.
Cold.
Drop the word and then did the jumping jacks.
You know how I roll, dude.
That word, folks. My favorite book, Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah, you either gotta bleep that or not put my full name on the podcast.
I've only
your
just been
choice.
saying Ryan, but I'm gonna bleep it.
Alright. You can use Ryan. Not my last name. Nobody knows me.
Ian Wright.
Right.
What was that?
My jewels like fuck me up, dude. I
I
like
hate your jewel.
I cough and shit, and even you were like, "Oh, you with COVID?" Dude, it's because I fucking smoke too much, man.
What's this on your jewel?
That's what I was
It
gonna
says
ask.
James 4:14.
Do you know can you name that verse? Can you recite it?
I thought it was a pretty appropriate thing to put on the jewel because the King James version is something like, "But what is life but a vapor that appear one moment and vanish the next?" Let me get the exact verbiage, just because I don't want to fucking.
How you feeling over there, Juan? You good?
I need the lighter right there, if you don't mind, sir. Thank you, G.
You been alright? How's everything? How do you feel about everything we're saying over here? You know, little fuck.
Well, I mean, everybody's, you know.
Nah, fuck everybody. How do you feel?
No, I'm gonna say like everybody's fucking. What's the fucking word?
Woke.
Acquired.
Smart.
Ryan just said a bad word on the podcast.
He missed that.
Like I said, I could care less what people think. I think like.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, the whole.
How do you feel about women?
I like women.
Take them or leave them, honestly.
There you go.
50-50.
Yeah, it says, "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, then vanisheth away." I thought it was a pretty appropriate verse to put on the jewel. Because it's like, you know, what is life but a vapor? It's kind of like YOLO.
Life is
basically.
short, man.
Yeah. Well, I'd be hitting
I think it's
the jewel
kind of
too
long.
much.
Not that I want it to be over, but we've got a pretty long time. Like
In the
8.
grand scheme of things,
but
though?
if you
Not
think,
the grants, but
I was reading about how, like, you know, the reason why, like, the years go by faster and faster. You know what I mean? Like, as you get older, it feels like the years just pass like nothing. Because, like, you know, when you're 10,
I've heard of this.
you know, a year
like
is
fractions.
yeah, a year is like a tenth of your life.
That's-
but
yeah.
when you're 80, a year is only like 1 point something percent.
That's true. I think another way to look at it though is like whenever you're older, like you kind of slip into routines unlike you never had before when you were like in grade school, for example. You know.
Yeah.
Make shit go by fast.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much like normal people right after like college or just getting a job. It's the same till they're.
Dude, like 4 years,
Yeah.
retire, die. You know.
Yeah.
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 But like, you know, when you were like in 5th grade, next year you're in 6th grade.
Yeah,
It was like
new
whole different,
school.
whole different shit. Yeah, it was like every year's new variety, you know.
Where'd you go to middle school?
Terra Vista.
Where'd you go, Will?
Friendship Middle School.
That's how y'all know each other from French.
No, they're different fucking schools.
No, did you go to high school like in?
Yeah, so we did, dude. Will really freaked me out in high school. I never talked to him. We actually met like right after high
He
school.
freaked you
You
out.
should have seen me in middle school, man.
Is it alright if I describe what you looked like in high
I
school?
went to, let me give a preface. In middle school, I went to DAP for making a Death Note because I really liked that anime, and I wrote all my teachers that I wanted to die and how they should die. and they found it, and I went to DAEP.
That's fucking mad.
Did they make you work out?
Yes, dude.
Did you get fit?
Okay, yeah, that's probably like the best shape I've ever been in my
cool,
life.
actually.
The first day though, because it was like very like low effort, like shit they just have to do just to like get by and say they're like a school rather than like a fucking boot camp. Like they had shit on the computer that's just like adding and subtracting, like very basic shit. But the first day you're there, so it is kind of like a school, like you have classes and shit, but the first day that you get there, you do nothing but work out. They make you work out the whole day. And I threw up.
That's sick, actually. I really support that.
I remember, like, I threw up, and I was like, well, at least I get to go home now. And I went and told the guy that I threw up, and he was like, okay, like, get back to work. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, fuck this.
That's epic.
It was horrible.
That should be normal high school.
I wanted to fucking
I do so.
die.
We had way more like higher scores in our fucking.
Dude, yes. If everybody came out of high school in great shape, the world would be such a better place, man.
Well, in South Korea, they do mandatory military
Yeah,
service.
2 years, man. Yeah. All the pro League of Legends players and StarCraft players, they all gotta leave their careers to go serve the military. It's crazy.
Damn. But,
Wait, so why did you go to this school? I'm sorry.
okay, do you know the anime Death Note?
Yeah.
I watched it in middle school
I'd never seen it, so.
because I'm a fucking weird kid.
Describe Death Note. I've never seen it.
Okay, this guy, he's like the main character whose like perspective everything is from, but he's the antagonist. He's like killing people because he finds a book, and whenever he writes someone's name in the book, they die. And you can write how they die, and they'll die that way. But if you just write their name, then it's just like default. It's like a heart attack or something. But yeah, no, I wrote down all my teachers that I wanted to die and like how they should die, and I left it in a classroom. And yeah, I called into the vice principal's office.
Dude, if you had done that in 2020 in 7th grade, like you'd be in jail. You'd be like, he's gonna shoot up the school.
Well, that's certainly what people thought, which I guess leads us into high school. So
Yeah, so the first time I saw Will in high school, you didn't look like a school shooter.
thank you.
You came into Latin to talk to Jacob, and I remember you had a purple hoodie on, much like right now with the hood up.
Shit ain't changed.
Shit ain't changed. And you're carrying like a 2-liter bottle of Sprite.
I did that. I was cringe. And I went through a period in 10th grade where I would always walk around with like a big thing of like soda.
It's kind
I don't
of a
know.
flex.
I have no idea why.
And then you had both your arms were like covered in Sharpie drawings.
Yeah, I wrote on
drawing
myself.
on your own body.
What the fuck?
Black
And
flag.
like I was like, me and Jacob were really tight, and like Jacob was talking to you. I was like, Jacob's talking to this guy? Like, really, man? Is this guy cool enough to talk to us?
Or like, are y'all cool enough to talk to me?
Yeah, right. Now we know.
Well, the rest is history, folks. We've been to the ends of the earth together.
Yeah, man.
And back.
We're good buddies now.
Yeah. It's all love.
What did I know in high school, man? What was I thinking?
Yeah. You were kind of like a nerdy little kid.
I was, yeah, I'm a little nerdy. I wore the belts that like had 2 pieces of metal on the end, and the rest was cloth.
Oh, of course.
You got to weave
Yeah,
it
just
and
wrap it
tighten
around.
it. Yeah, those were gay.
Yeah, with
I was
the
wearing
cargo
those every
shorts.
day. I was no stunner.
I was. Yeah, man. I was wearing like fake Supreme in high school. I had a fake Rolex that I bought from Miguel Luna for $20. And
I wonder what he's up to.
it looked pretty fucking real. And I took it to a jeweler, and he like laughed at me. I just wanted to get a couple links taken out just to resize it. I wasn't even trying. I'm not trying to ask you if it's real.
appraisal or anything.
Yeah, no.
He
You just
laughed.
fucking laughed.
What a dick, man.
Fucker. Like.
Where'd you take it to?
I think is it Thacker Jewelry, the one on like 4th by like I Heart Pho? There's a little jewelry shop in that, like United on 4th.
Corner thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Thacker Jewelry, it might have been, but fuck them though. Can make up for it by making me a bust down. But until then, it's fuck them.
There you go.
Yo, can I get another stone?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I watched a lot of
You're gonna keep
anime.
being racist, yes.
Hell yeah.
We're not racist, folks. We love everybody.
Dude, yeah, I'm like a machine, man. Keystone goes in, content comes out.
Hell yeah.
I love it. This is awesome.
Yeah.
What are you thinking over there, Juan? Let me see that lighter, please.
Have a good time.
Hell yeah. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I wonder what your little brother would have been thinking today.
I don't know, man. He's not very opinionated.
He really don't think like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's a free thinker, I guess. He's not very molded.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good way to be.
Yeah, I don't want him to.
He doesn't follow people. Like, that's
Hell
what
yeah.
I mean. So
Respect.
Free thinker gang.
He's also 17.
he's cool. He's a cool ass dude.
It's easy to be a free thinker when you're 17, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's harder. It really does. I don't claim to be a free thinker.
Did you get back? Did you get Did you get accepted back into tech?
I don't know yet. You know, I applied late, so they might not accept me. We'll see.
And then they find out you lied that you're black.
How would they know?
They watch the podcast. Fucking what's
Somebody-
the guy's
some-
name?
Big fan.
Lawrence
Some
Chauvinet.
bitch gets mad at what we're saying and gets us all
I
trying
bet
This guy,
no,
to
because
get us canceled.
I bet if you were to, that's why I didn't want you to say where I work.
I'll bleep it out, man.
If you were to get like a 23andMe, I'm sure there'd be like 0.8% African somewhere in
I'm
there.
Afro-Latino, dude.
Yeah, so
You can't touch me.
Yeah, they can't do shit.
I also identify as a, I don't know what, you know, it's none of your business.
We have to amplify marginalized voices while also protecting their bodies. No, Patrick Bateman.
Is that a direct quote or is that made up?
That's like what Patrick Bateman would say
In 2020.
if it was
Tech
now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is are there classes on campus right now?
All my shit has been online for all of this semester.
Spring is supposed to be partially open. That's what they said.
You think the shit will be over by then, by the summer next year?
It better be.
It's not real in the first place.
I know a few people, but whatever.
No, it's not fucking real.
You know,
Do you wear a mask?
old people are dying.
Nah, that's not even that. I know a lot of people who got it that weren't old.
I only wear
Yeah.
a mask if I'm in some place where I'll be kicked out if I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
What kind of little bitch just wears a mask just because they want to? I can't tell you the feeling.
I don't know anybody who just wants to wear a mask.
Dude, the feeling I get when I see somebody like in their car, like I look over and somebody's driving their fucking car wearing
they're
a
wearing a
mask. Like, what the
Yeah, it's
fuck are you
pretty
doing?
stupid.
But it's like, no, some people do that. People on the left, it's people on the left who are talking, which, hey, like, what happened to my body, my choice? Like, if I don't want to wear it, like, okay, but I guess we're throwing that out the window. But
Yep.
no, they'll talk shit on you for not wearing a mask, and they'll talk about like, you know, oh, look at this cool new mask I got. Like, I can't wait, and because they want to do it. It plays into like their desire. They want to be kind of like they want the government to tell them what to do, and they want to do it obediently because they're weak, subservient.
They're betas, aren't they?
They're bug people.
They're not chads like us, man.
I mean,
They're not alpha males like us.
They really aren't. I'll give you that. They really aren't.
no, I mean.
Most of the time.
It's what I was saying earlier, man. It's like there's two very distinct sides in all of this, and
The people who wear masks in their cars are evil.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about the people who wear masks when they're outside walking on the sidewalk?
Well, why? Why would you do that?
You know, the only people I see do that are old.
Yeah.
And like, you know, old people should be afraid because like coronavirus,
Kill them.
coronavirus is coming for you. Yeah. You're the one. Like my great uncle walks, he's like, you know, 80 something. He walks into Thanksgiving dinner, he's got his mask on, man, in the house. And we're like, you know, hey, are you gonna take your mask off? It's like,
Well, you're right. They should be afraid.
yeah. I would like to think that if I was that old, I'd be in good enough shape that I wouldn't be worried about it. You know,
You said 86?
80 something. I don't know
Well,
how old
come
he
on.
is.
If you die at that age, well, you lived a good life.
Yeah, true. You know, he's old enough that he's like he behaves in an old way. You know what I mean? He kind of has.
Trying to stay alive.
He's like a little slow to respond sometimes. He's like, you know, great guy. I love him. You know, he's my family. But he's old.
Happens to the best of us.
We're all gonna be there someday, man. If we don't die in the interim, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all about that. Like, fuck getting old, to be honest with you. Like, if I lived a decent life and get to my mid-40s and somewhere to happen, I'd be like, fuck it, yeah.
40? So that's where you're putting it?
I mean, fuck, hopefully I lived a fucking badass life till 40, man. If not, then maybe I'll live longer.
Yeah.
Depending on what I did.
I don't really want to tap out until like I'm not able to do anything anymore.
I don't want to kill myself, but I am fine with just my life ending when I've accomplished everything I want to accomplish.
There you go, yeah.
Are you ever going to accomplish everything you want to accomplish, though?
No.
Hopefully.
I feel like once you accomplish,
Maybe you have like one main focus.
You have more that you want to accomplish after that. You know?
No, I would definitely reach a point where I'm good.
Maybe.
If I can
Hunter S.
afford.
Thompson, baby.
Yeah, right?
I
you got like 100.
I mean, if I have enough money to afford like the villa in Italy and the McLaren.
Hey, if you could clone yourself, would you do that?
Yes.
I would too.
Definitely. I want to kick my own ass.
Like that episode of Naruto.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, like where Lee and everybody like that.
Oh, yeah, they're fighting. Yeah.
What?
Naruto?
You watch Naruto?
watch that?
I need to. I should.
Cool.
Don't be a beta male, man.
I like other anime. I just have never gotten that one.
You watched Jujutsu Kaisen?
I don't even know
What
that
anime
is.
do you watch?
Right now, I'm not watching anything. I'm reading.
What have you watched?
I like Attack on Titan. I like Tokyo Ghoul. Have you ever seen Prison School? Have you ever seen Prison School?
Yeah, that's like lewd, isn't it?
It's the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
These like high school kids, right?
There's like 4 males are the first in an all-female school, and there's like boobs and ass, and it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
You need to watch High School of the Dead too, because it's kind of like that. It's lewd high school anime.
Fan service.
I've been watching My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I've heard a lot about
I can never get into that. I watched a little bit.
So it's really popular.
My sister loves it, so I've been watching it with her. So who knows? What was I saying earlier? Oh, would you clone yourself if you could?
Dude, that's yeah.
Dude, I want to straight clone myself and raise it.
Well, I want an exact copy of me so it can like go to work for me and shit.
Oh, like
What if he rebels?
Yeah.
He would rebel because he wants
How do
an
you know?
exact copy of him to work for him because he's a clone of you.
Well, we would like obviously share the load.
put the inhibitor chip in his brain.
Well, dude, so when you clone yourself, does the you come out as a baby or is your age?
It's exact.
No, I want to clone a baby and raise him as my own.
Oh,
That'd be cool. Yeah.
But he's me. He's my
He's you.
No, I want an exact copy of
straight
myself.
up Boba Fett, Jango Fett type shit.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly.
You can just have a kid though. It's kind of similar.
Pretty much the same shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
I want an exact clone of myself at the same age,
Yeah.
so that we can pursue different avenues and then link back up and achieve a common goal.
But a clone of like that you make a servant, like a slave, would be pretty tight.
No, I wouldn't. But we would share the load. It'd be
How
like
do you make your clone your slave though, man? They're you.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Like, I'm getting drunk tonight. He can drive me around town.
There you go.
Cook my dinner.
trade off.
Wash my clothes. Fuck him.
Dude, there's gotta be some level of mutual respect. Or
No, straight up dog shit. That motherfucker.
His brain.
Either he's gonna fuck you up or he's gonna bounce, dude. It's like you gotta.
And then I kill him.
No, that'd be crazy.
I just press
kills you?
I press a button and he blows up.
Your clone kills you.
That's a good idea. Dude, put a bomb in him. Okay.
Something in his brain. He just dies. I'll make another one.
I got this button on my watch that makes you explode.
Give you an aneurysm.
You better drive me home tonight or I'm gonna blow you up.
no, that would suck, man. I would want a mutual respect. Me and him. It's like I would go to work 3 days out of the week. He would go to work the other.
Dude, the thing is, you've got a partner for any 1v1 sport who's perfectly matched for you, you know? Like, if you want to play tennis with him, like, you guys neck and neck the whole time. It'd be a great game. If you want to spar with him, like, you guys are both going to have a great time, you know? It would be awesome. I really want a clone.
I do too.
You sold me.
I want a baby clone to raise, and I want a clone to be my servant.
Yeah, you can have
raise the
both.
baby.
Dude. You can raise the baby as clone husbands, you know?
Fuck no, that motherfucker's gonna.
No homo, you know, it's not gay. 'Cause they're both you.
co-parenting.
Would it be gay?
No, dude. It's not unless you, like, fuck each other.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't fuck your
Wouldn't
clone.
that just be masturbation though?
I'd fuck somebody else's clone,
Yeah, why not?
but I wouldn't. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to clone yourself.
Definitely. Dude, you know, we have the technology. They just won't let you do it.
China's doing it.
Really?
They're making fucking chimeras. Monkey
Monkey-
pig hybrids.
Monkey humans.
Yeah.
Gorilla army.
Those things will fuck you up, man.
Yeah. Have you seen those things? They're so
Yeah,
strong.
I'm fucking nuts watching them motherfuckers go to war.
Jamie, pull up that video of the chimps fucking each other up.
The cannibal chimps, man. Those guys are brutal.
Yeah, chimps are crazy.
Makes you think. Maybe it's just in us to go to war.
Dude, a few thousand years ago, that was us, man.
Mm-hmm.
A few hundred years ago, that was us.
It was more sophisticated because we had, like, swords.
Yeah. Gunpowder.
Yeah, chimps don't have swords.
And let me ask you this, Will, on you too, Ryan. How do you feel about when people are like, we stole rightful land from the Native Americans? Oh, you guys stole. I'm not fucking white. Europeans.
We stole from you. You're part Native American.
Europeans stole from. But here's my thing. I thought it's like all of history. It's always been like that, though, right? You conquer.
Yes,
you
dude.
conquer. You war. It's war, and then you conquer.
Well, see, you have to realize that only white people are bad in this society. Okay,
Dude, Native Americans were brutal motherfuckers.
Yeah,
too,
you know what? What do I say to that? To
Salvi all the time.
Because I don't like that word though. I don't like when we like this is a rightful rightful.
How about you take your L?
What's
You lost to a superior
You
civilization.
did though. You really did because it's like what's rightful and what's not. Like motherfuckers in Europe were fighting over
I mean,
land.
yeah, every
Comanches and this and that.
every group of people that's on a given piece of land right now is there
Nothing's
because
rightful.
at some point someone came and took that land from someone else. That's like all of human history.
I think the Native American thing is particularly touchy because it wasn't a fair fight, like, at all.
What's fair about war?
There's nothing fair about war, but I think that's why it's so touchy because it's not like it's not like the English versus the French where they were both fighting with the same technology.
Well, yeah,
it's like the Native Americans just got fucking wrecked.
Yeah, because they when we got here, they hadn't discovered the wheel yet. You know what I mean? It's like
That's
you
what
look
I asked
at
my stepdad. That I was like, if the Native Americans had,
if they had superior technology,
would they have invaded?
if they had superior technology
47.
and they would have killed us, then the stronger society would have won, and that's right. That's how it should be. It's like Darwinism, right? Survival of the fittest. But it's
There you
like
go with that. That's right. That's right.
you look at the
It should be.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying like
because it's like you look at the history of like Western civilization and at the point of when we began to colonize this nation and look at Western civilization like Westminster Abbey and Bach and stuff, and then you contrast that with the Native Americans living in huts, often no permanent dwellings. They're scalping people. They're savages. They're
brutal.
living in shit. They're living in the mud. Okay, and so what are we supposed to do? If we had our current 21st century fucking hyper morals, are we supposed to come in there? The British be like, let's get down. Let's understand their culture. Let's really try. No, dude. Fuck you. We're building a fucking country and get fucked. You should be so fucking happy that we give you the reservations. If you actually really think about it, what we did to the Native Americans, and people call it the Trail of Tears, it's the Trail of Tears, it's so sad. It was actually, what we did to the Native Americans was actually super benevolent. We didn't just straight up murder them. We didn't genocide them, which is what was being done in those times.
Having reservations was pretty unprecedented.
It was unprecedented. They should really be happy that we said, here is this land, we're gonna give you this place to live on, because we really didn't have to do that. We didn't have to fucking do that. And
they got half New Mexico, man.
Yeah, to say
Utah.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's so fucked.
no, I just don't like when people are it's their rightful land. There's nothing's rightful to anybody. I don't think.
Well, I do feel bad for them. They were here first.
I have a lot of respect for certain aspects of Native American culture, such as their strictly defined gender roles.
What they were here first. I mean,
well, dude,
they were here for so much longer, and they had such inferior technology.
Yeah, but, I feel bad for them because imagine.
I straight up asked my stepdad, I was if they had the technology that Europeans had, would they have? Do you think they would have invaded Europe?
Yes.
So exactly. So it's
But
like,
you know, it's a bummer for the loser, no matter who
no
invades
matter
who.
anything. It's always been like that, though, right?
Yeah, it has, and you know, that doesn't mean it's like it's good or it's okay.
I'm not saying it's
It,
good or
it
bad.
is
It's
good
just the way
because
it
we wouldn't
is.
have a country otherwise.
That's also the.
What
that's
would
also,
you do differently?
That's
We'd be
also
English.
you guys wouldn't even be here. if
Yeah,
I
what
was over there.
would I do different?
Like, yeah, real talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got me there, man.
I
Honestly.
think it was fine the way it played out. Like,
It was brutal. It was.
You
it was
should-
I don't feel personally responsible or anything.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't fair. But there's nothing fair about war. It was brutal. There's nothing. There's nothing nice about war, man. It's just the way it was.
I mean, they, you know, we integrated them, and they could have been integrated, but they didn't want to be. And so it's like when you have a society and you have a civilization, and you're trying to build a fucking country, the greatest country in the world. You have to ask yourself, like, how much are you really going to accommodate, like, people who like cut people's fucking scalps off? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so stupid to me that it's like when people say, like, oh, dude, like, George Washington owned slaves, bro. Like, the founding fathers, like, fuck those guys, dude. They own slaves. Like, it's so, you can't, like, try to take our current 2020, like, moral.
yeah, can't people just
things
realize
and-
like that's just the way it was back then?
you can't retroactively like apply today's morals, because people are probably doing things today that in like
That was one
hundreds
of
of
the
years would
greatest
be
things I
reprehensible.
ever heard in history class was you can't judge the past based off our standards.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
you
just
can't,
did those
man.
things.
Right.
They did those things, man.
Yeah.
It happened. It was brutal, but we built like the greatest thing known to mankind, which I do think is the USA. Like this is fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
like, sorry, like,
I love this fucking country. I love everything about this country. It's flawed. It is. I give you that, man. Fuck it, man. This is the best thing ever.
I mean, it's like, yeah, no, that makes me so mad.
You know what makes me mad? And I'll say it right now. When people are like, oh, I saw it on Twitter, and I should stay off Twitter for this, but it's like, they were like, why are you proud to be American just because you were born here? Oh, I hate being American, just being born. I'm like, well, shut the fuck up. Just
Cringe. Yeah.
just shut the fuck up.
Real talk.
Okay, man, nothing makes me more mad than that. You should be proud to be born here.
Those
Yeah.
people should be forced to like live
You should be
in like
happy
Eastern
you're born
Europe.
here. You should be
Go somewhere
motherfucking-
else.
You should be happy you're born here. As crazy it is here, it's like better than anywhere else. I think. You ain't gonna
100%.
get it better nowhere else, man.
You're
Fuck
not-
that
you're not.
bullshit.
I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere either. Fuck, I love Texas. I love America. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, dude, Texas is epic. I'm so glad I was born in
You
Texas.
too. I am glad of that too, man.
Can you imagine if we were born in like Indiana or something? How lame we would
Oklahoma.
be. Talking about like pop.
Kansas
Pop. You guys want some pop?
in the Midwest?
Fucking yeah. But yeah, man, like, don't like it's fucking dumb. A person who I guess I won't name, I'll try to be nice, but like he posted on Instagram like the dumbest fucking picture, dude, of like it's him, like selfies of him, but then also like a map juxtaposed on it of like Lubbock and like the surrounding area, but like all the tribes that were here. And he was like it was the most shameful thing I've ever seen. This was on Thanksgiving.
What was it?
And he posted a picture and he was like, these are the tribes that used to live here. I feel so bad for what my ancestors have done to these people, and I'm going to spend my Thanksgiving like, it was just so
I know who it
cringe.
was.
Yeah, you know who you are if you're watching this. You're not cool, man. Don't fucking do that. Like, have some fucking self-love, dude. Love yourself.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
I will never apologize for being a straight white male. And
You shouldn't. Who cares?
I think it's cringe when people take
would you?
when people take credit for the things their ancestors did, but like, you know, Western civilization is like the crowning achievement of humanity, and
It really
you know,
is. It really is.
it would be cringe for me to say like my ancestors built this country, but it would also be that is a fact, and it would also be just as cringe to like say that you should have shame for like what your ancestors did when in fact it was epic. It was epic, and I would fucking do it if I had the chance. And yeah,
Yeah. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing, but I will. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Get your fucking attitude right, or it's Trail of Tears Volume 2. Kidding, folks. We're joking about that one.
No, you should get your attitude right though.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're not happy, if you do not love America,
It's,
like, I'll beat you up. I'll put you through a
I'm
fucking
with,
wall.
you know what? Well, of all the things you said, I'm with you on that, man. If you
like,
don't like
dude,
this,
That's sick.
especially if you're here, if you
All
don't-
these fucking communists who are just like wanting to like just fucking like topple everything just for the sake of it, just so some fucking like straight cut black hair bangs fucking slut will fucking look in their direction. They pretend like they,
We used to beat people up for things like that.
dude. If you read Marx, I'm gonna close hook you.
Yeah, just go get you some pussy, bro.
Me? You talking to me?
No, just those
Oh, yeah,
people.
like make me, bitch.
Well, no, I'm saying those people you're saying right now, like those people who say they're communists and
Yeah.
hate America, or
Nah, man, you don't. Yeah, guys, you don't have to be like that. Like, we're base. You can be conservative. You can be like a cool
You can be whatever you
fucking
want.
guy.
I don't give a fuck.
You can come over to our side. Like, we love you.
Come over to
you
our
can
house.
be fucking epic.
Hang out.
We can hang out. So
oh, I just hate those people who say that.
yeah, fuck them. We
I
hate
like a lot of
communists
people.
here,
I fuck with everybody, but if you
But
say
if
that,
you're a communist, better dead than red.
if you talk shit about America and you say you're, oh man, I can't fuck with you. I can't.
You're a bitch.
FBI used to abduct commies, man.
Yeah.
Like the 60s.
Yeah, the feds used to be a lot cooler. Like, to my feds watching
They should
this,
today.
like,
Golly.
guys, like,
I don't know
Jesus
about that.
Christ.
I don't know.
nah, they should, man. Like,
All discourse is allowed in the United States. All right, free speech,
You're right.
free speech.
Yeah.
It's like, if we get to the point where that type of stuff is normal and mainstream, then we deserve to go down. That's part of the cycle. You know what I mean? And something better will take our place.
see, that's how it is, man. It's like, that's what you're saying
You're
about the
wrong.
Native Americans. It's like, if they had superior technology to us, and we came here and just got fucking wrecked by a more advanced civilization, then like, that's good.
Yeah,
because
that's
the
the way
more,
it
the
goes, right?
stronger civilization should like prosper.
That's the way it's been all human history, right?
Yeah.
I personally don't want to get wrecked, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't need
You won't be the strongest.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll keep working out. I'm not going to get wrecked. I'm going to be too buff, dude.
We have fucking guns and big muscles and God on our
Big
side.
guns and big muscles.
Yeah, I don't want to get wrecked either. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
That would suck. We need to do our push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Go to
the
church.
range.
Go to church.
Go to church, go to the range.
Drink you some beer. Smoke you some cigarettes.
Fuck, man. What more do you need?
There you go. What do we have on?
A little under an hour and 30.
That's including like a 10-minute break, though.
Yeah.
A little bit less.
Yeah, so look.
But I gotta take another break.
Same. I got to pee.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's do a
Let's do
little
it, man.
All right.
Plus,
Got to drop another truth. Starting breaks, man. All right, listen to this.
Operation Northwoods.
Operation Mockingbird. Google it.
Operation Paperclip.
I like that one.
Werner von Braun.
So got us to space.
Operation
Nazis put us on the
Desert
fucking
Storm.
moon.
Operation Warp Speed.
Yes.
Yeah, Operation Warp Speed.
That really goes to show like how much they really.
That was
I mean, in March, Trump said we're gonna have a vaccine out by the end of the year, and all the fucking news outlets were like, "Here's why that won't happen. Here's why Trump needs a miracle for that to happen." And we're getting it out to high risk seniors already, but don't take the vaccine, folks.
Don't do it. No.
But what are you gonna do if, like, for tech, for example, if they're like, you have to have your vaccine? That's what I'm really grappling with right now.
You could probably forge it pretty easy.
Dude, okay, I would fake it, but I'm really worried about just like all aspects of like social life, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go to...
That's a meme. That's not gonna happen.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, man.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared of like my
Well,
job is
it's
gonna
it's
require
it's gonna
it.
be. You know how you needed all your vaccines to get into public school?
Yeah.
and then nobody else cares. That's how it's going to be with like the coronavirus.
Ticketmaster went on record and said they're going to require it for like events.
That's crazy.
Fuck Ticketmaster.
Terry used to work there.
Yeah, he did.
Google Terry A. Davis, CIA cattle ultimatum. Light me up, I'll do it. All right, we're back. Welcome back, guys. I'm Rattlesnake Roy.
I forgot you're not wearing headphones.
Today,
Where the hose at?
welcome back. I'm Rattlesnake Roy. I'm here with Will Griffith. Say hi, Will.
I will.
And Rattlesnake Roy. Say hi, Roy.
What's up, man?
Hi.
How you doing?
That's me.
That was me.
You don't want to keep those on?
No, they don't have any audio.
Oh.
They're just noise canceling.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm gonna need to step out like in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, but I'll make it short and sweet.
That's cool.
Nothing crazy.
I'll run the sound.
It's nothing to be worried about.
It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All good. Just give me a heads up.
No, I gave you a heads up. It would have been different if I just opened the fucking garage door and interrupted everything.
Just make sure we're not going in deep.
No, not at all. Everything's good. Everything's good. Audio sounding good. Everything, hopefully the cameras are recording.
No N-words. No F words.
Where's the bleep button? I need that.
Oh, we do need that. That's what I'm gonna put on that.
That'd be sick, man. Put it on that drum pad.
You could. That's what I'm saying. You could.
Nah, I mean, it's not mine. No.
Beep.
Anytime I'm about to swear, just beep. Fuck,
You'd have to have a pretty quick hand.
Yeah.
You gotta
Keep
work
it on.
tomorrow.
It'd be like Jeopardy. You have a buzzer.
Man, R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
That's what I was just about to say.
Dude, so
already.
ever since I learned he died, I've been recording every episode because they record all the episodes like 9 months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So we have like 7 more months of Alex Trebek Jeopardy.
Dude, they're airing the last episode on Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
What the
That's sooner than I thought.
They're airing his last.
Oh, we had 7 months.
I don't know, man. But that's
You know
what
who's
I
gonna
heard.
replace him?
Dude, I heard it was gonna be Ken Jennings.
That's what they
Ken
did.
Jennings.
They did say a replacement, right?
Yeah. So you know who Ken Jennings is?
I do, but I don't.
He's this guy who was on Jeopardy and kept winning for like almost an entire year. It might have been beyond a year. Do you know?
I know there was that other guy.
he was so good at Jeopardy.
I've heard that name before.
Did they tell him to quit coming on? Or
No, he finally lost one day, but like he's been on their staff ever since because he was just so good at Jeopardy. He's gonna be the host now.
We should watch some Jeopardy.
Yeah, pull it up, Jamie. Get Jeopardy.
We love
What's it
watching
on?
Jeopardy. They have some episodes on YouTube, don't they?
Yeah, I recorded on. It's the same channel that KCBD airs on.
Yep. 4
Whatever
o'clock
channel
every
that
day.
is. Yeah, 4:30.
Oh fuck me, they changed it.
Yeah, you loser.
Damn. I used to watch it a long time ago.
Yo, can I get another stone?
Yeah, sure, bro. You want one?
No, I'm kidding. Got drunk this guy.
Thank you, man.
Dude, we might have to stop by McDonald's, right?
That's fine.
Matt, what?
I'm gonna stop by McDonald's on the way home.
I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Oh,
I'm pretty hungry. I might want some turkey.
nice.
Yeah.
Come with us to mix, dude. They got turkey.
To where?
You want to mix turkey?
Nah, man, I feel like shit when I eat McDonald's.
Yeah, so I haven't eaten McDonald's in like 3 years. And I'm not gonna start tonight.
I eat it every day.
They got good sweet tea though. I'll drink their sweet tea, but I won't eat, man. Last weekend, dude, I fucking ordered. I ordered Taco Bell last weekend, and I was so fucked up, dude. And I didn't even. There's a whole ass like meal outside the whole night, and then my mom brought it in, and I was gonna eat it in the morning, and my dog ate it.
Damn.
Can't make that up, man.
Damn,
I'm lying to you
dude.
guys.
Yeah, I worked with this girl who was like a vegetarian, and she ate Taco Bell like every single day.
How is that possible?
She ate the veg, like fucking cheese bean burritos.
Yeah.
Right?
Fried in bacon and like animal product fat or what the
I don't know,
They
probably,
do,
yeah.
like, no, they're beans. I've seen the TikTok videos. I think their beans are like dehydrated They just add water to them.
I'm sure. Yeah,
it's like
it's
nothing.
like, what's the point of being a vegetarian? If you're just gonna eat like shit.
Yeah, you're still gonna
You
eat
know?
bullshit.
Like
I bet
processed
her
foods.
shits were so nasty.
You ever
Can't
eat ass?
imagine. No,
No.
I don't think I would. Have you?
I like it. You like to eat ass? You never eat ass? No.
Poop comes from there. Did you know that?
I'd have to like have strong verification that it was clean to even consider it. You know?
Want you eat ass?
I
I know you're a little bit more freaky than these guys.
already does. I mean, it was clean. No, you don't want to go in there like.
Yeah, you gotta check. You gotta get your phone flashlight out first.
Well, I had a girlfriend for
Clockwork
like 2
Orange
years, so I was eating her ass, but
I also had a girlfriend one time. I never ate her ass though. Maybe I should have.
you should have. Get her the.
Yeah, it
Get
can
it
just be
going.
any girl. You feel me? Not like your $50 hooker. I wouldn't eat her ass. So.
Yeah, true.
Would you pay for pussy?
No.
Never. No.
I knew you were gonna say no. That's why I didn't ask you first.
I don't even like want to have sex.
No, I didn't think
Not
so.
unless I'm having kids.
What's
That's
that?
a result of it. Only for like procreation. You know? That's what
Yeah.
sex is for.
Right. The actual.
No pleasure. Just
I don't know. No, yeah. I'm devoid of pleasure.
If you're doing it to have kids, like, can you hit it from the back or is it missionary only?
Hit it however you want.
All right. I think your chance actually of having kids is more likely in missionary.
is that
Oh,
true?
is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's like gravity and shit.
Yeah, you got gravity on your team. Yep.
As long as the womb is warm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, you know. Don't take my word for it.
Don't get your sex ed from here. Kids.
I've never even eaten ass, so I don't know anything.
Well, you need to live a little. Why did you say that? Just live a little. Before this world goes to shit. There ain't no more women left.
I am in a world of shit.
Will, what's your favorite movie?
Yes. I don't know, man. I don't watch. We watched American Psycho the other day. That's pretty
With
good.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. That's
It's a good movie.
He is a psycho. Gosh.
Is Jared Leto in that?
Yes.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Try getting a reservation at Dorsia now.
Stupid fucking bastard. Yeah, he's like,
Epic.
hell yeah.
But no, I don't know if I could like really point at like any one movie and say like, that's my favorite.
Top 5.
I don't know, because I don't really like be watching movies.
I thought y'all used to watch them all the time together.
Yeah, we had a little list like right when quarantine started.
Yeah.
We
Dude, do you remember the list of movies with no women in them?
Yeah,
Like First Blood?
yeah, Rambo.
And what else?
No women?
Lawrence,
Yeah, no
Lawrence of
women.
Arabia.
Uh-huh.
R.I.P. Sean Connery.
Yeah, RP.
There are literally no women in First Blood. Like, think about that, man. Like, you think back to the movie. and
Do that
it's-
now.
Also, like
women.
The Thing,
Yeah, right.
the 1980s version of The Thing.
One's out.
I don't think that was on the list, but I'm pretty sure there's no women in that one. The Thing is a great movie. John Carpenter.
In this podcast right here. Well, Ryan, you got anything to say over there?
Yeah, man. Let's go. I want to dedicate this podcast to the vanguard of the human race, man. That's all I got.
Who's that?
Is that what he said?
No, I mean the vanguard. That's who it is. Of the human race.
Trump?
You know, not necessarily.
Okay.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it there.
What do you guys say?
God bless America. We will win. The enemy will die.
Satan will die.
Satan will die.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night.